Hey, 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 hello and welcome to day 26. Today I am placed in a different angle because we're not gonna practice mindfulness seated. Well, we're going to walk mindfully. So all you need for this practice is your beautiful, unique legs and a space. It doesn't need to be really big, a room will do, but enough space for you to walk with me while I guide you this 26-minute practice. Okay, ready? Off we go. Okay, so we're gonna start standing on our feet, and before we go and walk, let's just close the eyes for this first couple of minutes. And right away connect with your body and notice your position standing, notice your feet. The contact points of your feet with the floor. And notice too the weight of your body. How does it reflect on your feet? Is your weight equally distributed, or perhaps you're slightly leaning forward, or maybe you're allowing a lot of the weight to stay on your heels? What is it? How are you standing today? And I'm asking these questions to encourage your curiosity, your sense of self-awareness, but by no means I am implying that the weight should be equally distributed, that you should modify anything. This is not the time for that. We're just bringing our awareness to the body and acknowledging this is how it is right now. Of course, if you want to move, if you want to change your weight, by all means, be welcome to do that. You're welcome to do that, but that is not the purpose of the session today. And then let's just do a brief body scan, but really brief, just checking in with yourself from head to toes or from toes to head. How is your body doing right now? Are there any parts that might be tired? Do you feel energized? What's the state of your body right now? Beautiful. Okay, then let's leave this quick body check-in on one side and let's start with the walking meditation. So the idea is, if you need to, for the first instructions, you can keep an eye on the screen, but I'm gonna guide it in a way that you really don't need to check the screen. So if, again, just keep in mind this intention of minimizing the external noise so you can focus to what's important, to what's happening within. Okay, and we both know that you know how to walk. So I'm not going to teach you how to walk, I'm going to teach you how to do it mindfully. All right, so we start in a standing position like we just did. And very slowly transfer all your weight to the left leg. Begin to peel the right heel off the floor and the right sole until you step up a very short step, and you place the right heel the sole, and then the right toes. Notice you're in this middle point where we're transferring the weight from the left leg to the right leg. And we move slightly forward. Notice that taking place in your legs, in your muscles. And inhale, start to lift the left heel and the left sole. Then the left toes, move the left leg forward, place the left heel, the sole, the toes, and now the weight goes all the way from the back leg to the front leg. And already my right heel starts to move away from the floor, the right sole too, right toes, and I just bring my right leg forward, place my heel, sole and toes, and bring the weight forward. Releasing the left heel, left sole, move that left leg forward, place the left heel, soles and toes, transfer the weight. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you have all the minimum instructions to kick off this walking meditation. And I'm gonna let you play with this, all these instructions, all the information you've got so far for a little bit, and then I'll come back and add something else to it. And I love walking meditation because walking is one of the most mindless activities we go through during our day. Walking is just most of the times an activity, an action that takes us from one place to the other, but we barely take it as an opportunity to be mindful, to bring more awareness to our body and ourselves. And the moment you slow down, the moment you start to walk mindfully, you realize that keeping the balance may be challenging, that there is a lot going on the legs when we reduce the speed. Okay, so now that you know how to do this, let's add breathing. Let's bring our breathing colleague to join us. So there are several options, and I'm just going to share with you the one that works for me, which might not work for you. So you might need to find a different version of what I'm just going to share. And basically, when I inhale, that's the time when I start to peel the heel away from the floor, lift the sole and the toes, and move one leg forward. That's a whole inhale for me. And then I'm switching from that leg that is now on the front to the one on the back, and then I start to exhale. So with every leg, I do one inhale, and then when I switch legs, I exhale. But maybe for you, you find easier to do a whole breathing cycle with one leg, and then another breathing cycle with the other leg. Just have fun, play, experiment, until you find out what really works for you at this moment. Keep going a little bit longer. You're doing great. Okay, wonderful. What if you are not the breathing type? I mean, we are all the breathing type, right? But you are not the person who usually enjoys synchronizing with the breath. Then here's another tip. Next time you move your right leg forward, then you mentally whisper, right leg, right leg. Then the left leg is coming forward, then you say that into your mind, left leg, left leg, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So off you go. You have two different options now. Keep walking mindfully. No need to rush. We're not going anywhere and we're definitely not getting late. We're just on time. Okay, just one more minute until I bring something else to the table. Off you go. Beautiful. So bring both legs together, standing next to each other, hip width. And observe the impact of the practice thus far. Very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna spice things up as much as you can for a mindfulness practice, that is. And we're gonna walk backwards instead of forward. We're gonna walk backwards. So just place yourself with enough space behind you. And don't worry, we're gonna walk so slowly that there is no way you might fall or you will, hit something, because that's the power of mindfulness. It gives you enough time to react and readjust and respond consciously. Okay, so we are standing. And again, this time we're going to start by transferring all our weight onto the right leg and begin to lift the left heel, the sole, and lastly the toes, and bring that leg back. Place the toes, the sole, and the heel. And the shorter, the smaller your step when you go backwards, the more stability you will have. So if you notice that it was a little bit difficult to keep the balance, then shorten your steps. Okay, now the whole weight is on the left leg. I start by lifting the right heel, the sole, the toes, the whole foot, bringing that leg backwards, placing the toes back again on the floor until the whole foot, right foot, is resting, and I'm transferring the weight to the back leg. Bringing the left heel up, the sole, the feet, bringing that leg all the way behind in a very short step, placing the toes, the sole, the heel. Transfer the weight. Okay, I'm sure you've got it by now. So again, I'm gonna stay quiet and allow you to enjoy walking mindfully backwards. I bet you woke up this morning without knowing, unaware that you were gonna be aware of your walk, and you were gonna do this backwards. How lucky are we? Okay, I'll shut up now and let you practice mindfulness. And if you notice, if you realize that you're speeding up, take things slow, my friend. Again, there is no rush, you're not running late. I know you're absolutely on time, so why not making things different for a change? Why not really taking the time to savor, to acknowledge the muscles of the legs, the balancing that is going on with every step we take, and just be. Get closer to the nature of a human being instead of just this human doing that we usually are. Okay, so this is nice, but what if we bring more friends to the party? What if we bring our breathing friend? And just synchronizing breathing with the movement. But if breathing is not your thing, then remember you can just say left, left, right, right, or right leg, left leg, left leg. So here is your opportunity to play and explore, and I'll be back in a while. Okay, are you still here? Did you get lost in thought? How is it going for you? If you did, lost track, a sound, an emotion, a memory just crossed your mind and you went down that rabbit hole, that's wonderful. It means your mind is working, because that's what human brains do. So why just not take the time to intentionally come back to the practice and walk mindfully for a little bit longer? And again, you are either synchronizing your breath with your steps or picking the right or left option. Okay, come to stillness. Legs hip width. Noticing all the sensations around your feet, your legs, your body. Do you feel like it's tingling or itchy, relaxed, tense, active? What do you feel around your feet, your ankles, your legs? Beautiful. So we have still a few minutes left. The practice is not over yet. And for these last few minutes, I would like to offer you the opportunity of choice. So you can decide whether you want to walk forward or if you want to walk backwards. And you may very well just start forward and then decide to go backwards. So there are no rules, and you decide whether you want to focus on your breath or if you will keep reminding which leg you're moving as you're walking. So just explore and see what happens. Okay, off you go. I will let you know when the time has passed. And again, if at any given moment you get distracted by your active mind, then make the decision to start again. That is one of the things I most enjoy about mindfulness. You can always begin again. You get distracted, begin again. And in this case, beginning again means staying really focused on the body, your legs, the weight, the muscles, the balance, the tempo, your breath. So I'll stay quiet for a little bit longer and come back to let you know when the time has passed. Okay, so there is 1 minute left. You've got this, come on. And if you're tired, you can always stop standing for a few seconds and then pick it up when you feel ready. Again, notice if you're rushing, then slow down. We're not in a hurry, we're just being mindful. Even stretching time, connecting with the present moment. Okay, pause. Come back to standing position, legs hip width, soften your knees, no need to lock them. And notice, connect with the body. What is going on in your body right now? Okay, whenever you're ready, inhale deeply with me. Exhale very slowly, very, very gently. Releasing the air and letting go of the practice. Good job. You just did 26 minutes of mindfulness. So I hope you found something new today and that the practice was meaningful. And I honestly, truly hope that you will be here practicing with me tomorrow. Hey! This isn't over. Did you know that you could access and download the meditations of this challenge for free? All you gotta do is follow the link that I will leave you down below.